Peasants podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast. Episode 1453, an early morning episode of DP. Welcome. I was going to do a show yesterday, and Paul Zigo was going to be here in the studio, but I think he had some car trouble or something and couldn't make it out. But it was literally like at the point where he was like, all right, I'm on my way. And then like later on, like, 30 minutes later, he was like, oh shit, my car's being weird. So I got to call you back. Or we got to reschedule is what he said. So, and Jeremy, I'm so proud of you for getting a job. Congratulations on the job. You can do the job. You know how to do the job. But yeah, man, having Paul back on the show is great. And to have him back in the studio, that would be something. Because the thing about Paul is like a lot of what he does is timing based. And when you're talking on any type of like audio, video conferencing platform, there's always that little bit of delay. So to have him here in real time, we'll get him here eventually. He lives close enough to where he can like make a day trip out here, and we were going to do it, but things just kind of fell apart. Yes, I can say that he lives in Washington because he's revealed that. I'm not going to tell you exactly where he lives, but he lives a drivable distance from me. Take that for what you will. So, but I think he has an electric car and it was giving him some trouble. Yes, he's in Tampa, Florida, so he has to drive diagonally across the entire country to get to me. Tampa, Florida. Yep. I mean, if you watch his streams, you can kind of tell where he lives because now he's sitting outside with like these huge evergreens. Yeah. Yeah, so please like the stream. Everybody give the stream a big fat like. Thank you. Please like the stream. Please like the motherfucking stream. Yeah, so I just decided that my early show today, even though it doesn't get the same amount of viewers or anything, even though it doesn't, I decided to make this an episode right now. So, yeah, it's an episode. We're going to watch some fun stuff. Shanny let Rev eat again, and he recorded it to show all of you that he's allowed to eat. You guys that think he's being starved, you're just being gaslit into thinking he's being starved. Are you guys ready? Let's check it out. Here we go.
Locked my ass.
Hold on. We need to examine what we just saw. Hold on. Oh my God. See, you can see into the room where they do their streams here. You can see the back of the monitor. You can see the like green screen thing. The curtains, so that I can see the couch that Shanny lives on in the back there. And then there's this dining room that's full of cardboard boxes and junk and clutter. There's a big dining room table. God, I feel bad for Rev's uncle. This is his house, and these creatures have taken over his house. By the way, if you want to join the Discord, the DP Discord, I created an invite link that's pinned in the description, so you can go there. Yeah, this looks like a decent house, like a decent single-family home. Probably has like 3 bedrooms or something, and they're living in, I don't know, maybe some houses have 2 living rooms. Maybe there's like the living room and the family room, but they're both like TV watching rooms, basically. But yeah, they're living in this room here. I know the curtains. There's like a huge window.
Locked my ass. Why is orientation locked? Huh? That's weird. What's that?
Look at the weird like angel trinkets in the back corner there. It's very interesting. I wonder if that's Rev's or is that his. There's piping going. That's weird. There's like piping. Instead of being in the wall, it was installed in front of the wall, and then it goes like up into the ceiling. Do you guys see that? Huh. And what is that, an air conditioning unit in that like upper window? God, it reminds me of my elementary school where there's like the doors have like the upper window that you can like crack just the upper window to let air in and keep the door closed.
Start a poll Q&A. Wow, there's new settings, man. Chat filter. Community moderation. Yeah, what's up?
I just fucking care, bitch.
No, it's weird. It says orientation is locked. Rotate device back. I don't understand why it does that.
Okay, so end the stream and figure it out and start a new stream.
That's weird.
That's how I would handle this.
It don't matter. Hey, welcome everyone. Yeah, I am a hungry man. That's right, Jacob Rothschild. We got Jacob Rothschild in the house? That's pretty hardcore. A Rothschild? Wow. There are some Rothschilds out there that are pretty interesting people. Like the young one with the long hair, he's like, man, we got to be hippies. We got to get a hippie commune together.
His hair looks so greasy.
And we better start, like, getting real with shit because we're going to destroy the planet. Like, I think I agree with him.
Oh, it's not an air conditioning unit, is it? It's just a box that they keep up there.
And then, a lot of New World Order stuff is kind of like, yeah, I probably agree with them. The majority of mankind are fucking retarded idiots that need to be led like sheep. You know why I'm saying stuff like this, folks, currently? Because I see the idiocy when I do a television broadcast on my channel of you care about more of trying to make me feel like shit about how my mic sounds.
So first of all, I will say the mic sounds fine. But he's not using the mic, like his actual mic. Right now he's using whatever the internal mic of his phone is. But yeah, your mic does sound bad. But if you don't care, then don't respond to the people telling you, like making fun of you.
When I listen to it on my iPhone, it sounds exactly how I want a microphone to sound. Do you understand this?
No, it does sound bad. That mic that you're using, it does sound bad.
This petty, stupid dog shit. So I say the New World Order, yeah, I agree with the New World Order. Almost. I'm probably not going to use my channel much at all anymore.
Oh, we've never heard this one before.
That's over. Because if there were people that really wanted to learn things and learn some deep shit.
He was streaming like the drone shit when the drone shit was a big thing, and you could actually, where he lived, you know, kind of in the Northeast, close to New York and New Jersey, he was covering the drone shit 24/7.
About the Bible and the times that we're living in and all that, I would do it. But you're more interested in trying to bring my past up and make me feel like a piece of shit and just remark on how you view that what's in your head for content is what I should be doing. If you feel that way, that's really dumb. Because it's my channel. If you come on my channel, you're going to get my content. You're not going to get
I'm here for your content, Rev.
Because
I'm here for your content. I'm here at your channel, ready for your content.
Do you even have a YouTube channel? Likely not.
I do.
So what, mukbang? Enough of the dog shit, and I'm not going to talk about that anymore.
You made the beginning of your video, the part of your video that most of the views that you get.
A chance to catch a stream live before.
Welcome, and thank you. Yes, I'm trying to help knock out this goal also, if you want to help. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, and this is part of the reason why I do the early streams, is because there are people who, you know, maybe it's their work schedule, or maybe they live in Europe, or who knows where, you know, in a different time zone where it's, you know, I'm pretty far west, so right now it's not even past noon for me. So think about that in relation to where you are. We wake up late, very late compared to the rest of the world here.
More, and my channel is probably just whenever I want to say something, I'll do it over there. I will say it over there at my command center. But providing a service for people of a TV station, no, I'm not. I think I'm pretty much done with that. What did I get for a mukbang? Oh my God. I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay, tell me.
This is one of my new favorite things to get to eat. And I give it to Foodie Beauty, to be honest.
They love to name drop, and they used to kiss Foodie Beauty's ass, and then they hated her, and I don't know if now this is them like flipping it again.
Arab food is friggin' amazing. Like, it just is. It's really, really good shit. So what did I get? I got Kennedy Halal Chicken, and they are open late, man. They're open.
Why do you tell us the name of the place? First of all, it's called Kennedy Halal Chicken. How does the name Kennedy sound halal at all? Did he say Kennedy? Hold on.
Like, it just is. It's really, really good shit. So what did I get? I got Kennedy Halal Chicken.
Kennedy Halal Chicken? What is that? Anyway, is he just saying the word wrong?
And they are open late, man. They're open midnight. They do it. Still, look at...
I don't associate Arab food with the Kennedys.
Their white sauce is just, look at this.
Kenny Rogers Halal Chicken. It's the wood that makes it good. Dude, I'll never forget those commercials in the 90s, and then the Seinfeld episode. They still have Kenny Rogers Chicken in Asia, which is so weird. R.I.P. Kenny. Kenny's gone now.
It's too much. Like, it's too much. I could spend an hour and a half, like, probably mixing this so that it would be correctly mixed and delicious. I thank Jesus Christ for my foods. You know, I honestly mean it, because I do believe in God, like I do.
Let's see where all of the locations are for Kenny Rogers Roasters. Is there... Locations. Let's see. Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, China, and the Philippines. Dubai. I can't believe it's still around after Kenny died. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, so most of them, it's kind of weird. There's also Mean Gene's hamburgers. Well, that's probably gone now that Mean Gene is gone. But there was a franchise of like Mean Gene's hamburger restaurants that were like in Asia and on army bases and shit, which is weird.
Like I didn't call God an imaginary force.
Why is he?
Like I actually do believe in God. Oh my God, their white sauce.
He loves that white sauce.
Can I just really give love and nothing but love to the Arab world for the food that they make? And I'm really sorry that this country, I got also, see, they give you a combo deal, folks. You get rice, you get this is lamb, man. This is lamb.
Looks like all the Mean Gene's Burgers locations that I'm aware of are in Japan.
Oh my God. This is like, okay, you go into a place and they have that staff of meat, right? If you're as old as me, you watched Beavis and Butthead. And there was a music video by the band Ween, right?
Ween.
The band Ween. And they were in this Arab food restaurant. And they got these cones of meat that just go like this all day, and the juices.
Is that the white stuff Cobra talks about?
Hey, make that white stuff come out again.
Come down and just
Holy shit.
off.
Shanny is not gonna act like a starving dog trying to protect food like she'll never eat again. Damn, Rev might overeat by accident with how little he eats.
Yep, yeah, it's funny because she learned. She was like, hey, you need to pretend like you're eating again. So you need to make these fucking mukbang videos, okay, bitch? And she's like, but seriously, only eat like a little bit of it and then bring it over to me after you're done.
Flavor the meat so beautifully. 104 people, 110 people in the chat. Thank you for being here. God bless your heart. I love you all. I don't read chat because it affects my mental health so bad that they told me at rehab, when I went to rehab, that I should not read chats. That's the truth. Like, I'm not bullshitting with that. Every single person that I had a group with said, you really shouldn't read that shit. Because you're going to end up back here. You know why? Because it's going to make you drink probably. See? So I don't read chat no more. But I'm going to tell you, I enjoy your presence. Thank you for being here, and I love you. You know? If I don't see you calling me a piece of trash for no reason, then I could jive with you. You know? You probably are calling me an absolute sack of shit. That's cool. I'm just not going to deal with it. So, you get rice, like the saffron rice done the way it's supposed to be. I don't know exactly how they do their rice. I like the spice combinations for.
Has he eaten really any of it yet? It's like he's afraid to even start eating it.
Arab food is just, you have to try like halal chicken. If you have a halal chicken place, just try it once. And if you hate it, cool, you hate it. So I have this beautiful can of Schweppes ginger ale, which I love ginger ale. So I'm going to crack this and have a,
Look how skinny his fucking arm is.
See, everything here is like...
By the way, please like the stream. Thank you.
Mukbangs are supposed to be an experience for the viewer. You know what I mean? You're supposed to experience the meal with the person, right? This is where my criticism of Foodie Beauty will come up again. You're really good at shoving food in your face, and it's entertaining. It definitely is. But here's the constructive criticism. You gotta tell us how it tastes, and you never do it. Jesus, Hasanabi, the last time I did my mukbang, Hasanabi popped up on my
Hasanabi?
feed.
Is that how he says
What's
his
with that?
name?
Oh, it's because I'm having
Hasanabi.
chicken. Hasanabi's a shit.
He's not going to actually eat. Let's see how much he actually eats. Is he like avoiding eating?
One bit, okay. Like that, I would definitely.
Come on, there you go.
This is a real good angle. Oh my God, this whole thing is filled with rice. Yeah, I'm drooling so bad.
He's salivating. There's the first bite. How far are we in? We're almost halfway through the video.
Oh my God. I
like curry. There's all kinds of Indians that live around here, so there's no shortage of like pretty much any food from Asia that you can imagine.
Now, see, do you know why I react that way? Because
how many bites is he
the
gonna
fact
take?
of the matter is that your favorite reverend, or the reverend that you love to hate, it don't matter. Love or hate, it's still emotion, isn't it? That's true. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now that if you have a halal chicken...
I heard her just say something. Hold on.
That's true. Okay.
Did you just hear her? I didn't hear what she... It's funny how the TV in the background or like whatever, something playing in the background. She was like, don't eat all that, Jason. Something like that.
I'm going to tell you right now that if you have a halal chicken place around you and you're not trying this, like this is the way people are meant to freaking eat. Because the meat in here is not... You can tell the flavor of the meat is the way meat is supposed to taste.
Explain.
I'm really going to try and be disciplined and not eat the whole thing. I'm really going to try. Because this is so...
I'm going to try to not eat the whole thing. Hey, don't eat even a third of that shit, bitch. Not even a quarter of that shit, bitch.
Enjoyable to me.
I like how he's telling... I don't even know. Like, I can't even eat this whole thing. It's too much.
I want to have it for another day. God, there's so much rice. Like, it's no joke. This is how they do it. Like, when you see Foodie get something at her house with the halal, from a halal place, they spoil you with rice and portion. Oh, my God.
He's barely put a dent in it. It took him 10 minutes to even take the first bite. And he's like, oh, I'm going to save it for later. Yeah. That's the ticket.
How is it so good?
She's watching him. She's like in the other room watching his ass. She's watching. She's very unhappy with... she's probably unhappy with how much he's eaten already. I'm going to screenshot this. Just gotta... There we go. He looks so sad here.
Oh, yeah. I was going to tell you. So what is it with your favorite reverend to hate and love? Well, I'll tell you the truth. And this is what...
Don't tell people if you got a new job. I think they lie. I think they're like, oh, Rev got a job. And then they're like, well, you trolls ruined it. You found out where he worked.
I told Foodie in my DMs to her when we were still on good terms, and she didn't come after Shannon's parenting skills.
I mean...
I said to her, I was in your shoes. And that's the truth. When I was in my senior year of high school, I was fat. Why? Because I let myself go down that road. And my mom liked it because it kept me in the house. It's like, oh, okay, you're just going to be in the house, play video games, and yeah, definitely, I'll get you tons of, you know...
Was it the bagel bites, Rev?
What do you call it? My addiction was...
Bagel bites?
What do you call Dominoes?
What do you call Dominoes?
You want to talk about Dominoes compared to this? I want to try a big thing of just rice by itself.
Oh, yeah, that meat. You got to save that meat.
And they give you these veggies, man. Look at this fresh veg. This is fresh. It is fresh.
I haven't seen you eat many of that. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh. It tastes like organic lettuce. How do you guys do your rice? Oh my God. For some reason on the menu when I got this, I thought it said fries too. And I was like, rice and fries? No. I don't think there's any fries in here. Oh! See, you don't want to mix. Okay, listen, I'm kind of going to give you a tutorial if you get something like this to eat, of how to eat it. Don't put the...
Someone sent a message. Let me check. I'm sorry if your donation didn't play. Let me see here.
White sauce all over the veggies, because you're supposed to go to the veggies as like a fresh bite.
Rev, what are you doing? You want me to starve into a grave? Don't you? Why, God? Just take me, Jesus. Rev won't give his wife all of his food. What did I do? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Like Foodie, she knows how to do this right. She does. Okay? This will, I guarantee you, be one of the best meals you'll ever taste.
This is probably like a men's medium that he's wearing here.
I'm telling you. You gotta try this. Oh. Watermelon is next to me here, and she's like, wow, you're really enjoying that. And I'm like, hey, Watermelon, this is good foods. She has her foods. Oh my God. I'm sorry. It's very hard to control my emotions. That's why I'm telling Foodie. And I told her in the cameo message. By the way, we never got a cameo bite from her. We never spent $35 on a cameo from her. No.
Are other people? Because that doesn't matter.
We didn't. I sent her a couple messages. And it was like $3 to message her. You could look it up. I don't know how much it is to message her. But I said, hey, I say God bless you, and God bless you and Salah. And I wish you the best. But I'll tell you, here's some advice from me. If you want to start your weight loss journey and kick
now he's a weight loss guru. Yeah, don't you guys want to look like Rev, so healthy? You better follow his advice. He's a fucking dietitian now.
Off the right way. You can't do the fast food stuff. You can't do that in the beginning. You have just start having big salads, majority lettuce, and have some nuts.
Where are your
some
big
dried
salads?
Fruit. And if you want one protein of meat, I didn't do meat in the beginning.
You didn't do whatever. You did the peanut butter diet, where you ate nothing but peanut butter. And then eventually peanut butter started to get gross to you and you stopped eating altogether. That's what happened. That'll happen with anything. If you eat like one thing every day, you will get sick of it. Even if it's your favorite food, if you eat it like every day for every meal, you'll get sick of it.
In one summer, a few months, and I switched totally to diet sodas. No sugar sodas, sorry. But, well, see, this is a mukbang. You need burps.
He's hardly
no
eaten any
sugar
of it.
sodas. Zero. Either do diet soda, like, Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, whatever kind of diet beverage you want to do that way. And then the diet sparkling waters from Walmart that come in the big things. They used to be $1 a piece, folks. That's how old I am. That you get the big freaking ones from Walmart.
Eat more food. You said this is a mukbang. Where's the food eating?
Like that big. It's like 1 liter and it's $1. But it's sparkling water and it tastes like a soda. I think they still make them. I'm not sure. But I'm telling you right now, that's how you started.
Try to avoid eating this.
I mean, we fell out pretty soon after that. But whatever.
He's just like digging around in it.
Because Shanny says something about a cat and spading a cat, you got to lose your shit. She didn't even mention your name. Oh my God. See, this food literally makes me go, Allahu Akbar.
Oh, does it?
That's the truth. Do you know what halal means in Hebrew? It means to praise. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, halal food makes me praise God.
Well, I mean, Arabic and Hebrew are both Semitic languages, so it's not weird that there'd be like crossover in their language.
It really does. I don't know how common places like this are.
They're everywhere.
But I'm going to tell you. Oh. I said, shh.
I've lived all over the country, and these sorts of restaurants are everywhere.
The flavor of the meat.
Yiddish is a Germanic language that incorporates German and Hebrew. But yes, it is a Jewish language, but Hebrew is the original Jewish, the original Jewish language.
You are never going to taste meat that's so fucking pure tasting. And I mean that when I say it. It tastes like you got it from a place that doesn't do like steroids. And the way they cook it, and then they dice it to put it in your meal, okay? It's caramelized so nicely.
It's caramelized?
And because it's on that spit all day. And they spin it. And it just cooks in its own juices. It's just so good. You're saying eat. Okay, I'm going to eat. No more talkie. Eaty. I agree. Oh, my God.
Aramaic was a totally different language that came. It looks like it was it's a Semitic language similar to Arabic and Hebrew. Looks like it originated in Syria. It was the popular language used of the time, of like biblical, like New Testament biblical time.
I'm wanting to eat all the salad first because that's really good. Oh my God.
He is going into it now. It took him almost 20 minutes to really get the food, start eating it.
I wish I could share this with you guys.
It's probably cold now.
I do.
I wish I could share this with you because I can't eat it, but I'm going to have to give it to Shanny.
Because honestly, when food is this good,
it's so good. Oh my God.
I like to share it, to be honest. That's just a thing for me.
He's eaten about a quarter of it, I would say. What do you guys think? Of the chicken, not the rice. There is a lot of rice in this. This looks like it's like a meal for two at least. Because there's a ton of rice in the bottom. This is not a plate for one person usually, unless they're like a big eater.
I should save this, man. Because I'm starting to get a little full already.
Oh, are you?
The white sauce.
Make that white sauce come out again.
But I'm telling you, you will not taste a piece of lamb better than this. If you really like lamb, I do. Oh. Man, look at the rice. It just doesn't stop. Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't normally take me a half hour to eat a meal, even a meal this big. I'd be stuffed after this, but I'd be able to eat it. It wouldn't take me a half hour.
That's it.
That's it. Tapping out.
I need to look it up online. What spices that, Arab cooking in general uses for their rice, the rice seasoning.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't Dusty a beautiful bird?
Dusty is a very beautiful bird. Thank you so much. Captain Preposterous.
Have never. Unreal good. And if you have a hard time eating, I hope this helps you eat.
If you have a hard time eating, which is, I mean, he's talking about
you see how really good this looks? Because it does. And you go, you know what?
He's mixing it up, but not really eating it. He's making it look like he's been eating all of it, but he's like stirring it around and mixing it up.
Eating a good meal in a while.
Oh, you haven't eaten a good meal in a while? I wonder why. I bet you someone else has been eating this whole time.
I'm going to get some 2 a.m. Taco Bell. Oh.
Well, you're going to be
There's something I have to get at the door, guys.
Blasting the toilet. Oh, you're about to end it. Oh, there's something at the door. I have to go now.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to go get that shit at the door, bitch.
God bless you. Peace out. I'm probably going to stop.
Yeah, you did stop. All right, I have to go to the bathroom really bad because I drank a bunch of coffee, and I'll be right back, and we'll watch some more stuff. Please do not leave. I will be right back. All right. Rev actually did do another mukbang. Here it is. I think. Yeah.
Was the real reason Chris Brown did what he did to him. Allegedly, Chris Brown.
What's the deal?
Why the fuck would you have a video just like playing in the background that you're not reacting to or like showing on the screen or anything? It's just like someone's watching TV in the background. Why would you do that? I don't understand.
Whoa. Okay.
And after he confronted Rihanna for always having something in her mouth, Rihanna...
That was bizarre shit.
...and started fighting him
What?
for embarrassing...
At least they have
Jay-Z also...
portrait mode now for live streams. It's bizarre, man. So as you can see, I hijacked the flippin' channel. You know why? Because I have been craving some sort of not good for you fast food. So what happened? Well, usually when you're in the mindset of being unhealthy, I think what comes to mind is usually Foodie Beauty.
Why does he bring her up every time?
And then I've been seeing like constantly, she's got the deal with KFC. And the fact of the matter is that
he just showed like a mountain of KFC on camera.
I have not had a piece of KFC, nothing. I don't even know how long, to be honest. I don't have a clue. So we got tons of shit. Okay? This is actually gonna make Chantal look kind of tame. Almost. See, we have beautiful Colonel Sanders bags, which is always what you want. What's we got going on here? That's my sandwich, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, look at beautifulness. See? This is what? I have no idea what that is. Did they give this extra because I said it was a mukbang?
No, they probably didn't give a shit.
Those are chicken nuggets, which, wow. I think they gave that to me because I said I was doing a mukbang. I think.
Believe what you want.
Okay, now these are the Nashville fries, man. And this is a Shanny deal. But I don't think, you said you don't want anything right now, right, honey? Okay, yeah, she don't want...
Yeah, I don't want anything. I want it all.
Want nothing right now. So, and these are Shanny. She got them, but I'm gonna probably grab one to see how it is. These are cherry pie bites.
Okay.
I'm gonna have one. I don't need anything more than that.
I love how he convinces himself. I'm just gonna have one. I don't need any.
Because I got enough stuff.
Well, so they're all just going to waste? Is that what you're saying? Okay. So Shanny doesn't want any. They probably planned that. Like, yeah, just showed everyone Shanny doesn't want any. Yeah. But he's only going to have one of those. So where are the rest of those going?
So that's that.
Looks like they had a whole bowl full of them.
The hotness of the food is a little less to be desired, but that's nobody's fault. This is a big order, and it took a while to put together.
So it's a huge order, so who's eating it? Let's see how much Rev eats.
And that happens. Okay, we got a straw. I definitely need a straw.
I like how they have him pretend to eat it, but he only eats a little bit of it. But then they're like ratting out themselves because he's showing you how the gigantic quantity of fast food that they got. And then showing you how much of it he's actually eating, which is hardly any of it.
Oh, man. Well, I didn't need a straw. Man, I needed a straw.
This video's 34 minutes long.
Because a straw man is never a good thing.
Let's see how long it takes before the first actual food that he eats.
Need a high chair? Yeah, the audio is always better on a Pixel phone. And that's just to your ear. Do you get that?
Oh, he's defending the like microphone thing.
People have different feelings of how they like their audio. Do you understand that? Mine, I like bass. So when man, that Sweet Lightning, that is good. Sweet Lightning Mountain Dew. That's a solid drink. So I say Bismillah all day because I really do enjoy God's presence when I eat. And I'm not a glutton, so that kind of works. Bunch of sporks, they're being kept.
Spork. Anyway.
Sporks kick ass. So here's the deal. You want to talk about good audio. Guess what? That's subjective. You get that?
He's very insecure about this.
I like tons of Howard Stern bass when I'm doing a TV show
Maybe
or
I
a
should
radio
turn up
show.
my bass.
That's what I like. So then you go, oh, your audio isn't what I like. Well, that's too bad.
All right, I just turned my bass
It's
up.
not the type of production level you like. Thank you very much for 100 people in here. Could you please hit the thumbs
Now I
up?
turned my
There's
bass
2
up a
thumbs
lot.
up. Could I get a
Hey,
thumbs up?
do you
Would
hear
you give
the
me a
bass?
thumbs up? That would be really cool.
The bass.
Because there's that algorithm deal that everybody's like, yeah, that's an algorithm deal. And you need to be in the algorithm. We have more stuff. Oh my God, it's my side of fries. These are as cold could be.
It is XLR, yeah.
It's like they were made 10 years ago.
I have a whole mixer here with multiple XLR mics plugged in.
They are cold. And there's barely any in it.
Why do you care, though? You're not going to eat them all.
Wow.
I don't think Shanny gets mad because I don't think he eats most of it. I think they got together and they're like, oh, everyone makes fun of us because you starve me, so we should at least create the illusion that I'm eating. So then they buy like a shitload of fast food, and he does a mukbang video where he doesn't eat for most of it. Like, we're almost like a quarter of the way through the video, and he hasn't eaten anything. We haven't seen any. Well, maybe did he eat one of those little bites? Because he ate one thing.
Wow, the coleslaw is big.
Okay, yeah, I guess he's eating the fries too.
That's a huge coleslaw. Holy shit.
Yeah, because you ordered a gigantic fucking meal.
And another coleslaw.
I think he's going to eat a little. Why do they have these? Dude, why do they have 2 giant tubs of coleslaw? Why? It's funny because they're snitching on themselves. They're showing the magnitude of food that they ordered. You know Shanny's going to fucking wreck those 2 bowls of coleslaw. You know it.
Bonus fries. Uh-huh.
I think she mainlines it.
Bonus fries in the bottom of the bag. And for those that are like, but wait a minute. This is live. How dare he not engage chat?
She's just going to slurp it up, right? Like, she'll just swallow it whole. It's a drink to her.
Do you realize that I literally have it on authority from my therapists that I dealt with in Philadelphia that I will not engage it for the sake of my mental health?
But you do.
This is coleslaw and it's amazing.
Yeah, let's see how many. There's one bite.
It's the same.
2. All right.
This will be the sandwich. It has to be.
So we saw 2 bites of coleslaw.
Colonel Sanders for the win. Closer, will you see me better? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the Pixel has a really good microphone on it.
People are trolling him by being like, yeah, your sound is good now. Oh,
There's a comment about the audio. The Pixel's got a really, really awesome mic.
4.
202 people, what's up? What's up? I would like to see those likes a lot bigger than that.
So we're at 5 now?
We gotta get Shanny back in the algorithm.
Get Shanny back in the algorithm.
That's the effort here. It's the right thing to do. Man, this is... Shout out to Mountain Dew, Sweet Lightning. That's good, man. And we have a Gavin here, and he's like, Daddy, what are you doing? Whoa. We get
trying to get to 10% during this stream, by the way. If you want to help out with that, use the link pinned in the top of the chat.
A nice, like, parchment paper type
I do like the KFC fried chicken sandwiches. Those are good.
deal. Why does this feel like a fake sandwich I'm holding?
What? Why does this feel like a fake sandwich I'm holding? Is he on something? Like, what?
This does not feel like a real sandwich. Like, why does this feel like a fake sandwich I'm holding? This does not feel like a real sandwich.
What? I don't yeah. What? Hold on.
Why does this feel like a fake sandwich I'm holding? This does not feel like a real sandwich.
Why? Why does it not feel like a real sandwich?
Why does this feel like a fake sandwich I'm holding? This does not feel like a real sandwich.
Right there. Yeah, I'll put it up. Somebody screenshot it. Right there. This does not feel like... It does not... How does it not feel like a real sandwich? It's obviously a real sandwich. I don't understand. Ugh.
Like... Fake food.
What? Can you explain it? And I'll... someone take a screenshot of this one, too. Yeah, get it. Get it. Get it. All right.
All right, let's see. I got the homecoming sauce, I think it's called.
Hey, make that white stuff come out again.
I'm going to try the sauce. That's sort of like Nashi sauce. Ooh, that's got a nice spice to it. Mm-hmm. Okay. First bite. Is this like a Nashi chicken sandwich, kind of?
What?
You know what? Yeah, I would say that that's more than decent. But I'm being honest when I tell you that this is lukewarm at best.
Okay. Is that why it doesn't feel like a real sandwich?
But the taste is very good. 262 people. What's up? I could definitely use likes. That's what I'm here for when I do a mukbang. Is clicks, likes, i.e. money. Yes. And will I read chat? No.
Will I read chat? No. Wasn't that you just reading the chat? I think it was. Is this real life? Oh, dude, he's just giving us so many good ones. Look at this one. It's too bad that it's vertical. First of all, if you're going to do vertical, you should fill up most of the frame. Like, you shouldn't be, like, in the lower quarter of it or lower third of it. But, yeah, whatever.
It's for my mental health. All right, I have to try chicken nugget. This is bonus nuggets. They literally gave me bonus nuggets, and it's a little baby container. That's super cute. So this is the new KFC nugget, huh?
It just looks like a chicken nugget to me.
That's more like a popcorn chicken deal.
I like popcorn shrimp. That shit is amazing. Popcorn shrimp.
Finger licking good. That is the slogan.
Yeah, we know.
Not bad. Their nuggets are pretty decent. Shanny has her food here?
Shanny has her own food?
Because she got some Nashville hot fries and stuff.
So the food that he showed wasn't all of it? Like the big, like, mountain of it? There's other food?
And coleslaw. And these guys, which I just want to try one.
He didn't eat one of those.
Cherry pie bites. She got an order of them.
Oh, okay.
But me, right now, am the one that's eating.
I like how he brings that up. Say you're the only one that's eating right now.
Because I was hungry. That's right. Today was Shanny's Ozempic Day.
Why do you need to tell people that? Look at this shit. Oh my God. Look at this shit. His face is like being stretched.
And when she has Ozempic, part of that day is food is sort of
Yeah, that's why people lose weight on it.
There are other days that you would much rather be putting food down your gullet than the day that you take Ozempic. And it probably...
Was it planned that way where, like, they order the food on her Ozempic day?
Anybody that takes it would probably tell you the same. Unless you're like some weirdo that Ozempic makes you hungry. Maybe that's a thing too.
I doubt it.
I give all the credit in the world to KFC for beautiful fries. I do have to give them credit on the fries.
I want some katsu burger right now.
It's a whole different, cool level of fry. God. I guess this is the best.
These fries don't feel like fake fries.
I'm sorry, guys. This is the best you're going to get in terms of angle.
Sandwich.
Because I feel like it's all curtain back here.
It is.
And here
yes, you are too low in the frame. The frame, like the top of your head should be like at the top of the frame.
I am. It's fine. Back to the sandwich, which feels very fake.
Why? Why does it feel fake? Why? Can you explain to me why the sandwich feels fake?
This feels like a plastic sandwich in my hand. And
Then why are you eating it? Okay.
It's lukewarm.
It's a plastic, lukewarm, fake sandwich. He's chomping it, though.
Probably yoga mat.
It might be. Shanny said it's probably a yoga mat. It might be.
What? They, like, made it out of an old yoga mat?
And I'm also going to make the comment that this piece of chicken sort of tastes like a piece of fish. Which is pretty weird. Let me chew. Sorry.
Here, you can see it a little better, but not too much. The chat was kind of blocking it, but his angle should be way lower. Like, he should be...
It is rude on a mukbang. Like, I have to get myself into the habit of doing this.
Like, why do we need to see the curtains and the ceiling and or any of that?
If I'm going to be on a mukbang and I have food in my mouth and I'm talking, you should do this. Because it's very impolite to be chewing something and then you see a massive chunk of something fly off and hit you right in the face in the camera. That might make you gag and maybe even vomit.
I'm already gagging.
And I would apologize for that, you know? It's rude.
I would apologize.
Because I have the experience with this. Let's talk about the foodie beauty effect. That if you watch her long enough, like I have for years, every once in a while something so disgusting happens that it really affects your entire week. Okay, this is just a fact of knowing her channel. As per example, okay? She was in the car and
she was like, "Bah!"
Okay, this is just a fact of knowing her channel. It happens that it really affects your entire week. Okay, this is just a fact of knowing her channel. As per example, okay? She was in the car in Kuwait and she had, I think it might have, no, it was the Hardys, I think.
The Hardys?
She started talking, I think, to Salah in the chat. And this massive chunk of what I'm eating right now, and that, you know, that literally just I'm almost vomited. A massive chunk of this fried coating flew out of her mouth. And it went right, you could see it glistening in the sun. And it was so repulsive to me that, like, I did do the thing.
Yeah.
So I want to apologize.
Why are you bringing it up?
I want to apologize for people.
Why even bring that up? You're gross.
For all the mukbangs where I had a mouthful of food and I didn't do this. Because it is disgusting. You get a rogue piece of food and it just hits the lens. And that could literally make someone vomit. I'm telling you. I was close.
Is he only eating the coleslaw now?
I want to see more Salah mukbangs. Here's even cleaner. She just like the, oh my God. Well,
more.
Let me try this. Oh, it's locked. If you start it in one way, folks, you got to end it in the other. Maybe I could do that.
Yeah, that's how it works.
This is better. Chantal.
He's halfway through the sandwich now. The fake
Enough of
sandwich.
the bullshit, okay? You got to start tasting the food that you eat.
How long has he been trying to eat this sandwich? He's like 20 minutes in.
And describe it.
He eats
That's
like
what
a
a
bird.
mukbang is.
Why do I keep hearing Christmas bells?
You're in your car and you're eating a piece of chocolate ganache cake like it's an apple.
Okay.
And the only description you can give us is, oh, it's so good.
Ice
like,
cream's
tell
so
us how
good.
is the ganache creamy? Is it a dark chocolate tasting ganache? Is there a nice amount of cocoa powder tasted? Do you know how to describe food? No. All you know how to do is the laziest fucking shit, which is you just shovel shit in your mouth and go, no, not good.
I don't know. I mean, she does what she does. People
Like
watch
this
it.
this coleslaw. Beautiful taste of fresh, and it does taste fresh actually. She uses that word for everything. But it tastes like good quality cabbage, shredded. It tastes like old school KFC coleslaw, which is what you want. I'll say one thing though, they started doing this extremely fine chop. It used to be a lot more chunky pieces of cabbage, which I like better, personally. But it's delicious. It's everything you want from KFC coleslaw. See, that just happened. Somebody, I was kind of covering my mouth a little bit, maybe. Somebody's got to get a disgusting screenshot of that, and I apologize. See, I had coleslaw in my mouth, and I was speaking to you with coleslaw in my mouth, and it just flew out. You see? That's repulsive, and that's
Then
not
why bring it up? Like, why point it out?
Mukbang should be. Okay? Describe your food. See, the bun. How's the bun? You know, we're talking cushion. All right? Let me taste the bun alone. They do a toast. It's sort of potato bunny in flavor. Why does this taste like a piece of fish?
Why is it like rotten meat? Like, why does he think it tastes like fish? Is he just like insane?
I thought about it, Ben. I will sell you Greenland for $3.50 if you challenge Rev Boy to a squid mukbang.
Tree fitty? Yeah, I'll eat squid. I don't care. If it's calamari, I'd rather have it deep fried. But yes, I challenge you, Rev.
This is really bizarre to me. Why does this taste like a piece of fish?
First you said it tasted fake. Or no, you said it felt fake before you even tasted it. And now you're saying it's like a piece of fish. I think you're just fucking insane. I think you're just absolutely fucking insane.
It tastes like a fillet of fish. It ain't Lent.
It ain't Lent. When does Lent start? It starts on Ash Wednesday, which is March 5th. So we're about
Thanks for everybody.
If you go fight Rev.
I mean, it would cost more than $200 to go fight Rev, right? Like, first of all, it would cost like a plane ticket, which would cost a lot. And then it would cost the amount of money I'd have to like pay to like bail myself out of jail. So no, $200 isn't worth it.
Be in here. If you could hit the thumbs up, go for it. Colonel Sanders for the win. Because I could tell you, if this was hot, I would have really enjoyed it. Being that all the food that came to me is pretty cold, I did not enjoy this as much as I could have.
It's fake, so it's not real. You did not enjoy the fake sandwich. Jared versus Rev, let's fantasy book. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, we could do like a fantasy. I mean, like, that's kind of the spirit of Actual Mania, right? Like, I kind of want to do a booking for Actual Mania. Like, for the longest time, we were booking like fans that were making videos, and it is difficult to ask people for, you know, to volunteer their time to make videos like that and shit. Because it's, you know, sometimes shit comes up and then you plan around it and people can't do it and you can't get mad about it because it's like they're volunteering. But yeah, we probably should have Jared versus Rev in Actual Mania coming up. I don't think I'm doing an Actual Mania this month. I'm on Friday. I'm going to do something else. And then maybe Actual Mania like mid-month, early to mid-month, February. I'll probably do an Actual Mania. I just got to do some matches, some pairing matches.
This is really bothering me now. Does KFC have a fish menu item?
Dude, it's not fish. It's a fucking chicken sandwich.
Because that should not taste like fish.
You're insane. Either you're eating rotten meat and you just kept eating all of it, or you don't have any taste anymore. You're just imagining things.
If you want to try those fries, you can.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. I will, actually. I am really enjoying the coleslaw. Nice big container, too.
Nice big container. This is pretty much all he's eaten.
Did you get a large coleslaw, honey?
I bet you she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Got extra large fucking coleslaw. Slurping it down like a milkshake, bitch. Do you want to eat my coleslaw, ass? Dude, could you imagine the cabbage farts from Shanny? Think about that. You know they happen. Shanny's brutal ass cabbage farts.
Okay, in that case, it's a lot smaller.
Hey, you know, I know what a St. Patrick's Day meal does to me. So I'm just saying. If you fed Shanny corned beef and cabbage, you'd feel the wrath eventually.
No, I got you a large.
Oh, well,
Oh, you see? She's like, oh shit, I just admitted I got a whole... And we saw it. It was just as big as what Rev has here. No! You got the large, bitch! Mine isn't large. I get the petite size. Yes! I'm not overeating. You are. This is an Ozempic.
gave you one, too.
I thought I told you this was an Ozempic day, Rev. Blah, 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 blah.
And they gave me bonus nuggets. Bismillah.
They fill the bathtub with fucking... They just fill their bathtub with fucking coleslaw. I'm surprised they didn't do that for their OnlyFans content back in the day. You know?
Did she quit Ozempic? Wouldn't be surprised, but still.
I doubt she quit it, unless they couldn't afford it anymore or something. But she's the kind of person, and she was saying she was like diagnosed pre-diabetic and shit like that. So even someone on Medicare, I think or Medicaid rather, at this point would be getting their insurance would be covering Ozempic. Because it's to the point now where it's not considered just like a drug, like an optional thing for a lot of people, and they're finding other uses for it. They're using it as a sleep apnea treatment. They're using it for all sorts of shit now. I'm hoping that like 10 years from now, we don't realize that there was a bunch of really bad side effects from it. But it's becoming one of the most widely prescribed drugs out there. We'll see. Right now, there's like they're saying like in like clinical studies, it's been shown to like help with Alzheimer's too. Which if that's true, it's like, holy shit. It's like, it's a drug that makes you thin without having to like really try at all. Which I've gotten thin multiple times, but I had to try so hard that it's like really hard to like keep it up. Because you eat a lot less and you have to work out all the time, which is what I had to do anyway. But yeah, there's all these weird benefits that they're saying it has clinically so far. So I guess we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't like cause cancer or something like that.
Shut up. To the imaginary God, right? Right. You know? I'm liking their new nuggets. I'm going to leave you some nuggets to try, honey.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rev. You better give me those fucking nuggets now, boy. Give me those nuggets now.
They're pretty good, man. Okay. I'm going to go for the Nashville fries, and let's see how this is. I'm just going to take a couple bites. Or one bite, maybe even. Just one bite. We'll see. This is the Nashy fries.
The Nazi fries? I do like pickle, so it's Nashville fries. He said it Nashy fries, where it sounded like he was being a little like Reichish, if you get my drift.
And this is Shanny's. I'm just going to try a little bit.
He just said it. This is Shanny's, all right? All right? I'm just going to try a little bit of it. I remember the one time he just smelled the thing and didn't eat it.
You see it?
But they don't do these next to each other anymore. That's another thing they learned. I don't know if someone smartened them up to this or if they actually, it takes them a while to find the self-awareness to be like, we should not show Shanny eating next to Rev because then you get to see literally how much more she eats than him. You know, like way more. So now we have Rev eating by himself, and we don't get to see what Shanny actually is eating. So they are being more strategic. It's funny how they did the fake breakup saga for a little while, and then after that, now they're right back to where they were before. But they're not next to each other anymore. If you notice, they're not to compare them, because she's huge, like in stature and like girth. She is like huge compared to him. I'd like to know his height.
Yeah. What the hell? They put chicken in it too? Okay.
Well, didn't you say it was Nashville hot chicken? Isn't that what he said? Hold on. Didn't he say it was like Nashville chicken, and then he looked at it and was like, oh, they put chicken in it too? Is that what just happened? Can someone fact check me on that? I don't want to go back and try to find it.
They put chicken in here too. And it's chicken nuggets. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right, we got...
Okay, they are fries. Okay, I
like a dill pickle deal on the top with sauce.
Is it like, it's almost like poutine or something? What the fuck?
And they bathe it in Nazi sauce. So I'm just going to get a nice
Nazi
big
sauce.
bite of everything.
Nazi sauce. It's Elon Musk's favorite sauce.
Bismillah, right?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I prefer Nazi sauce. You ever notice when Elon Musk speaks, there's like almost no enthusiasm? When he did that speech where he did the Sieg Heil, he was faking enthusiasm. That's the most I've ever seen him fake it. This one really mattered. It's like, nice try, Elon. Your fake enthusiasm doesn't fool me.
That is actually a very nice flavor combination.
Give it to me now! Don't eat another bite of that.
You have the crispiness of fries, the crispiness of chicken nuggets, with a dill pickle taste that hits you in the back when you're chewing it.
Don't you eat another bite of that.
And then you get the Nashville hot sauce that kicks you a little bit in the back of the throat, too. And then to cool it a little bit, you got the coleslaw. That's fucking killer, actually. That's really good. I'm gonna say that my KFC extremely gypped me on sauce. It's pretty dry. I'm gonna starve, folks. Try it. I'm gonna finish the coleslaw.
I love how everyone who reacts to Elon's Sieg Heil, they point out the grunt. Like he did it like he was, you know, like he was lifting weights or something. Oh, God.
And then we got...
Or he's taking a dump.
One last thing to try.
Most of the food Rev ate here was coleslaw. He did almost eat that whole, like, large order of coleslaw, though.
Which is dessert.
And I have noticed he has fattened up very marginally. But he has. He looked like he was, you know, in like a North Korean starvation camp for a while there.
I think my favorite thing of the whole meal. Shanny, what was my favorite thing? Huh?
Shanny, you tell me what my favorite part of the meal was. Thank you.
It's always the coleslaw. That's always the best thing.
You're right.
Did she say coleslaw?
That's why I just got...
Did she say coleslaw?
Meal. Shanny, what was my favorite thing? Huh?
It's always the coleslaw. That's always
The coleslaw. It's always the coleslaw.
the best thing.
You're right.
It's always the fucking
That's
coleslaw.
why I just got that coleslaw.
You are correct. It's the coleslaw.
It's like the lightest thing in the meal.
You're right.
It does have mayo on it, which makes it less light than a lot of other like vegetable-based dishes, but it is like out of all the stuff they had, the coleslaw, the trafficked coleslaw.
If you guys have to go to a KFC to eat, like if you're forced to, you're in a group of people and they're like, we're going to KFC, and you're like, oh shit. Just get a coleslaw, man.
I don't want to eat this other garbage, all right?
It's very edible. I don't know who wouldn't like this.
Dude, he's drinking the juice.
There you go, done. All right, one last thing to try, and I'm out of here. I'm done.
What is it?
Cherry pie bite.
Oh, the cherry pie bite. Yeah,
Your
this kind
favorite meal is the meal you give me
Winner.
because I should eat for both of you. S. Rev.
of both of us, Rev.
Especially if they were hot. They'd be amazing. Like a 10 out of 10 out of 20. You know what that's like? That's like a McDonald's
Is it
old
a sound
school.
choice to part your hair down the middle while going bald? I think I will tattoo my increasing forehead space with a message saying hair was here.
Yeah, when you're going bald, parting your hair in the middle is the worst choice. Thank all of you guys for helping us get to 10%.
Cherry pie.
Yeah, because male pattern baldness is usually like in the front or in the back or both at the same time. The people who go bald like really young, like in their 20s and 30s, they get it both. You can look it up. There's 3 different types of male pattern baldness. Some start in the front, some start in the back, and some they get both at the same time, where they get it up front and in the back at the same time, and then it just like they meet, you know.
Because I think they had cherry and apple, right? Cherry and apple at
Mine started on the back of my head.
McDonald's? I think so. It's like an old school McDonald's cherry pie. The soft, because back in the day they were softer.
Yeah, it's like if you were already shaving your head because you went bald up top, you'll never stop growing hair like, you know, like Patrick Stewart hair. You know what I mean?
And I think it's because they put more butter in the crust. That's what they're like. Very nice. Okay, I gotta finish my fries too. Overall,
what a fucking lip smacker. I'm so tired of this. All right.
See, that's part of a mukbang.
Okay, that's part of it. Thank you, Rev. I appreciate it. We do have more Rev and Shanny that we'll watch, by the way. I will be right back. Going to do another bathroom run, and we'll do some more.
On a cold winter day in Pennsylvania, Shanny stuffing her face with mashed potatoes. Rev is shaking there in his seat, hasn't eaten in over a week. Shanny sat up and let out some gas. She looked up at Rev and pointed to her ass. He died inside that day. He knew what she would say. Rev wiped Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. He has to spread her cheeks and wipe her leaks and give Shanny a bath. Rev wiped Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. Sitting on a commode and Rev does what he's told. Then he's sneaking drinks in the back. Decided it's time to fake a breakup. Then a few months later, pretend to make up. They thought they just could pretend, then get back together again. While Rev's recording in the kitchen, you can hear Shanny's fat mouth in the back room bitching. Now everybody knows, and so the story goes. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. He has to spread her cheeks and wipe her leaks, then give Shanny a bath. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. Sitting on a commode and Rev does what he's told. Then he's sneaking drinks in the back. Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Will Rev ever get to eat? Or will it be another week? Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. He has to spread her cheeks and wipe her leaks, then give Shanny a bath. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. Sitting on a commode and Rev does what he's told. Then he's thinking drinks in the back.
All right, back. Where is it? Oh God. Oh!
Ultra wideband 5G.
That's true.
The best 5G network because we're listening.
We never needed her in this high of a resolution.
Yeah. A good one.
A good company?
Yes.
Oh. I got watermelon hair on my freaking phone, man. There's like nobody coming on. I'm not in the algorithm like I was.
Oh my God. She cares so much about this.
I gotta work on that. But how?
It looks like she's laying down.
Can I work on it when my body is in such bad freaking shape?
Yep.
Hi, I was meant to do a live stream the day before yesterday, and I didn't because my hip decided to flare, and I'm laid back. Sitting up right now is a no-go for me. I'm irritable. There's that. Like, I'm pissed off that I'm in pain because it's like it's ruining my life. I had all these plans to do this stuff, and it's like, no, you can't. You have to live in a life of fucking torturous pain. So that's what I've been doing. Is pretty much moaning, and crawling to the bathroom and pretty much crawling everywhere I go because I can't stand upright because the hip is flared, right? So I can't sit. I can't stand upright. So I'm stuck laying down with my feet in the air and me watching all these like conspiracy TikTok videos and watching Diddy videos and
watching Diddy videos
how the world is going to end, and gaming videos. I saw all of the new Resident Evil 3, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
I recommend watching that if you don't have the game. It's actually very entertaining to watch.
We do have it.
We do. I know we do.
We do.
But see, I need to get myself fully better. Because on the 30th, the new Hello Kitty game is coming out.
I have to get better so I can play the new Hello Kitty game. Imagine those priorities in your life. Not like, I got to work to get my kids back. It's like, no, I got to get physically better so I can play the Hello Kitty game when it comes out.
And I've already purchased it. I pre-purchased that shit.
Really?
And, I'm gonna play it on my channel. And I also have Crisis Core now, Final Fantasy.
It has nothing to do with the game itself. It could be the greatest game ever. Her priorities are very skewed right now. That's her reasoning for wanting to, like, be able to walk again.
7 Crisis Core. And I wanted to play that on the channel too. Tell Rev to look up Rakasha lore, Ho Dogs, and Slender Man.
Ho Dogs.
I don't have to. I look, if there's some validity to, like, the reality of Slender Man, fine.
What?
I just figured crazy pastas were, like, all fake. But apparently it's based on some true shit, so okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to look into that. If you say it's based on some true stuff, cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it was my Ozempic day and my vitamin D day.
Ozempic day.
So I'm kind of nauseous.
Ozempic day.
So I'm looking forward to the DoorDash I got of groceries so I can have some soda.
Soda bad.
Some Pepsi
All right,
beer.
if you want to get better, then you need to give up the soda. The soda needs to go.
To kind of make my stomach feel a little bit better. Because I've been drinking on a smoothie that was made with my brand new Ninja blender that I got. I'm thinking about going on like a full smoothie fast for like a week or two.
You're thinking about it, but you're not going to do it.
See what that does.
Also, smoothies can, depending on what you put in a smoothie, it's not always the best option.
Definitely would cleanse me.
Cleanse you, wow.
And I very much enjoy frozen fruit. It's pretty much, I say 60% of my diet now is frozen fruit, along with oatmeal and yogurt and salad. You know, I eat pretty healthy now.
Yeah, you do.
It's just I have a fucking flare on my hip.
Oh, what?
And I'm sitting here and waiting, you know. The walker helps, though, to get me here and there. That helps when you have a flare on your hip. So, these aliens, I was like thinking of this shit, man, about aliens, right? You know how the aliens like fucking abduct us and shit to experiment on us, right?
No, I don't know about that. I know people have claimed it, but I don't believe that it happens.
Well, like the government, like...
Is it impossible? No. Is it likely? No.
Okayed it, but as long as, you know...
As long.
We don't know about it, you know? Whatever. But like, I was just figuring, there are enough sci-fi geeks out there where they would actually volunteer to be experimented on by aliens. You know, we could...
Yeah, and it doesn't happen. Like, no one gets to volunteer for it because it's not real.
We could have it all open, you know? Hey, we need a piece of your spleen, John. Ah, dude, I will do everything to provide for you alien fucks.
But no one comes back with a piece of their spleen missing.
All right, so they go and they donate a part of their spleen to the aliens, you know? He grows back a little part of his spleen, you know, and there's no harm, no fuss, you know. It's all open, it's all transparent, you know. There's plenty of people who would volunteer to go to another world, go on a spaceship. Hell, there's some people that volunteer to be eaten, and that's by other people. I mean, we got all different freaks out there that will volunteer to do really, really weird shit. So, like, I think transparency in the alien UFO, non-human intelligence stuff, I think it, you know, I have 202 people in here and only 3 thumbs up.
I don't know. What do you think, Shanny?
You gotta up that shit. People put the thumbs up. God damn it. What the fuck is wrong with you? Let me just sit here with only 3 thumbs up when there's 215 people around. Just staring at me while I'm laid up. I also got some like really nice pillows, by the way. They rock.
They do.
You know, I with my paycheck.
Your paycheck? You mean your like disability assistance? Your paycheck.
I got a bunch of practical fucking shit.
Why do you need to tell us this? You should not be telling, like, okay.
You know? And I'm proud of myself that I can provide for myself without anyone else needed. You know? Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. But like, for the last 3 days, I've been dealing with this flare up, and it sucks because it's like I have things I want to do.
Play the Hello Kitty game.
Things I need to do.
Like what?
Things that will benefit me and my family, which is important. You know, I got the cat's cat beds, and I got a cat scratcher for them and a cat tree for them. You know, I'm providing for my family, and that's important to me, to provide for my family. You know, I'm opening up these accounts for my sons and putting money in there for them. You know, I want to be able to be that mom that like can constantly be like, oh, you need $20? Here you go, son.
Who's that happening to?
I want to be that type of mom.
You're not.
So
that's not happening.
I'm working on that shit.
I'm working on it.
And I'm going to continue to work on that shit. But can I ask the audience for some prayers that this flare won't last long and I'll be able to be healed and be able to move again without very sharp and agonizing pain. No, I'm a chronic pain patient. You know, I've evaluated the different types of pains, and I really, truly am beginning to believe that the worst type of pain you can have on your body is in your hips. A lot of people say it's your back. I don't know. I think it might be the hips. Because I have a lot of back pain because I have arthritis in my back. But I also have arthritis in my hips and my knees and my...
Vote in the poll.
my ankles, and I have carpal tunnel syndrome in both wrists, you know, but that was bound to happen because of the Nintendo 64. You knew when you picked up that controller for the N64, I'm going to have a lifelong flat thumb and carpal tunnel for the rest of my life.
I mean, just don't vote.
That's what happened, you know. My thumb is permanently flat. You can even see the freaking, like, the circle from the controller on my thumb. You see that?
It's crazy to see Jessica win anything.
Shit, I got that fucking shit on camera. I mean,
your thumb?
That's Nintendo 64 thumb, right?
Great.
There. You know,
I didn't even play that console.
Look how hard I work on Nintendo 64.
Much. That's crazy.
Dude, my brother has it worse. That's a flat thumb from the N64 controller.
That's insane, bro. See, I didn't have Mario Party, though.
No.
That's what it is.
No. Tooth pain is nothing compared to hip pain.
Oh, it depends.
I can handle tooth pain. I can even handle back pain. But hip pain? Nope, I'm down and out for the count. I'm done, man. My hip's so fucking swollen. It's just I'm done. You know, I'm not gonna be able to run that marathon I wanted to run. You know?
What?
I'm just fucked because my hip. You know? But you know, maybe I'll be on that marathon in spirit, you know.
She wanted to run a marathon?
You know.
That's really difficult. Like, I'm in way better shape than her, and I don't think I could run a marathon. So, I mean, it would take, in her case, years of training.
Try to
even finish a marathon.
Have an outer body experience marathon.
An out of body experience marathon.
And run that way.
A Hello Kitty marathon, yes.
With the power of my mind. Like, have you guys been watching News Nation lately?
Yeah, she couldn't even run a marathon gas station.
That's been trippy as shit. Because now the military has something called psionics. And it's basically the men who stare at goats, right? And it's people who are actually psychic. And they tested all of us when we were kids if we had psychic abilities. And I'm pretty sure I'm psionic.
She almost said psychotic. She almost said, I'm pretty sure I'm psychotic.
Because I have foresight on things a lot. And that's probably why the military has always needed and chased me. Speaking of which, that one dude...
The military has always chased her? I'm sure the military could catch you if they wanted you bad enough.
Really.
Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes.
His stare.
There we go. Traffic kid.
Or it's like
I was just going to tell people, you need to look up the interview on News Nation with Jake Barber.
Jake Barber. Yeah. He talks about being part of Pope Air Force Base. I worked at Pope Air Force Base. I was like, bro. My dad worked at Pope Air Force Base.
Okay, so you didn't work there. Your dad worked there.
My dad, he knew things, man. I had no idea Pope Air Force Base housed aliens, but now I know. Like, my dad knew so many freaking things about aliens. He just couldn't say anything, but he always hinted around it. Like, he's gone to Vegas so many freaking times. He was really going to Area 51, I figure. Because that's where they go. They go to the Vegas airport and then get flown out to Area 51. Which is really cool because I can go and brag and say, my dad was on Area 51. What about your dad?
Yeah.
My dad knows about the aliens. What does your dad know? Oh, medical science? Oh, good for him.
Yeah. Rockefeller medicine? Screw that.
I'm sorry.
I don't know anything about her actual dad. I've seen her mom and like her stepdad.
I'm kind of amusing myself. Oh, I have a new thing that I've been crocheting.
Crochet?
I don't want to spoil it. And Van Goghs. I'm laid back.
I can't believe how long this is. Obviously, I'm not watching it.
Do normal content that nobody knows.
You know, she hasn't already today.
Best
How
angle
did you
ever.
know that?
How did you know?
Huh? You take a shower.
I know, right?
Oh, God. So they're reacting to troll comments.
Have I forgiven Rev? No.
Does she not have a shirt on?
I hate his guts.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much clutter in this house.
You and Jason should react to Heaven Gates tapes. Dude, that sounds amazing.
We did that once for a little bit. We need to get the guy's videos, yeah. Heaven's Gate guy. Because he's interesting.
I know. Oh, it just takes too much work fucking banning everyone. Whatever. I quit at that. I'm too lazy. Some of you fucking shits survived.
Yeah, it doesn't even bother me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
It doesn't. It's just I ain't gonna talk to people.
You think Elon Musk is... Oh, hi, Bloop. How are you? I gotta know.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the rest of this some other time. God, it's just too much and it's too long and I'm over Shanny and Rev. I'm over Shanny and Rev for now.
I'm an incel, mindful as shit. I'm a Christian, and I have big tits. I'm a Buddhist, and I wear no clothes. I'm a pedo, and I think that shows. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a simp bro, and I'm just a chat. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids play. up. I live with my dad, you're a Sith bro, and I'm just a Chad. I'm a black belt, you know what it is, and my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis, do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playgrounds, watching kids playing. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing.
What's going on, guys? Y'all probably didn't see this coming because I love to kiss Wes Watson's ass. But because I love the guy,
I'm not even sure who Wes Watson is. I really don't know.
I want to make a video with my critiques of him. Just basically my personal advice to Wes Watson. Which, by the way, listen, okay? I know he's not going to see the video, okay? To my little trolleys. You guys love to pull this shit. It's like, bro.
He's not going to see it, though, Jared. I know that makes you mad. You want attention. You want that attention.
You really think I'm expecting a response from someone like him? Like, get the fuck on with yourself, sweetheart.
Just looked up Wes Watson. Looks like he's like some kind of bodybuilder. He's super jacked. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm making this just for entertainment purposes, you know, for his fans too, so that his fans can maybe understand these critiques as well. But listen, I mean, anything's possible. Maybe he will see it. If he does, cheers, bro. I love the bald look, Wes. It looks great on you, man.
I think he has a crush on him. Quite possibly.
I do not look good bald at all. Holy crap. Makes me look even more like Dumbo with my big fucking ears. But
his big ears? That's not, it's almost like, oh, name a bad like characteristic of Jared. I wouldn't have thought big ears. He's got like skinny chicken legs and a big like bulbous gut. So that's probably the first thing I'd bring up. His eyes are like uneven. He's got like one eye that's like noticeably lower than the other one. That's another one.
All right, so here we go. You guys ready? Hold on. First, I gotta see this. I think I got some. Okay, get the grooming out of the way. Let's go for it. Here we go. Number one, bro. Like, listen, dude. I love you, Wes, but you're 40 years old. You really shouldn't have the word weirdo in your vocabulary. Okay, bro? Like, that's just...
Yo, a weirdo, bud.
It's a middle school word. Okay, dude?
You're completely stuck in middle school. You talk about shit like all of your stories reminiscing about your childhood and everything are all middle school. Like all the shit that was on your walls was all shit from your middle school years. You're stuck in time. You're like perpetually 13, 14.
And I understand where you're getting at when you use it. I would just suggest maybe you just use the term creep instead, because that's really what you're referring to. Like when you talk about, you know, your fucking haters and how cringy they are, which, yes, that's rich coming from you, Genesis. I know, bro, I know.
His shirt, like what's going on here with his shirt? Does he have like safety pins in his shirt holding it together?
But you know what I'm saying? Like
he fucks up. Like that was probably a decent shirt that would have lasted a few years. but he cut it up and it started to unravel. I don't cut up my clothing. Like if I want a shirt with no sleeves on it, I'll get a shirt that's made that way to have no sleeves.
Listen, dude, when you use the word weird, here's the thing. You're insulting people who don't deserve it. There are people out there who, let's just say, are very eccentric in life, who aren't necessarily trying to be that different, but who just are. Okay? Maybe people with deformities, people who just maybe are really shy. I think you know what I'm getting at. Just people who are naturally different, but who are not creeps by any measure. And plus, I think being weird is good. To me, being weird just means
There's types of weird that are good because it makes you interesting. And then there's types of weird like Jared that's not good and not a benefit to anyone.
Not afraid to be different.
It's okay to be different, but there's certain types of different that is harmful and bad.
So yeah, bro, like I would just say use the word creep. Weird, it's just like what's at the end of the day, bro, what's really wrong with weird? What's wrong with being different? What's wrong with standing out? There's really nothing wrong with that, bro. I say words that probably I shouldn't say a lot either. I'm not perfect myself. For example, I use the word.
Hey, did you guys know Jared's not perfect? I thought Jared might have been perfect until he said that he wasn't, because, I needed to hear it from him directly.
Word retard, and that's kind of a middle school word as well.
Uh-huh.
But, let's just be frank. There are very stupid people in the world. Okay, and I guess I'm just not really sure what else to use sometimes, but I know I could check myself on a few things too.
The bottom of that cup's getting pretty dirty looking.
So anyways, that was number one.
I think that cup sweats a lot because it gets humid where he lives. So then like the sweat water, that cup just probably sits there and like marinates in its sweat water and then starts to get like gunky and moldy on the bottom like his last cup. And it's happening to this one too.
Number two is this. Listen, Wes. Again, bro, I love you. You look great with that bald head. Just had to say that again. But you're lying, bro, when you say that money doesn't mean anything to you. Okay, let's just be real, dude. It does. You drive a $5 million car, bro.
A $5 million car? No. I don't believe that. Maybe a $500,000 car? I can't think of a car that goes for $5 million. It would have to be like an insanely rare car. That's like it's like covered in gold or something. Like even like a lot of the really high end cars are not even $1 million, let alone $5 million. That's ridiculous. You know how much it would cost to insure a $5 million car? You'd never be able to drive it.
Like, come on, man. Of course money does mean.
A Bugatti, I don't think, like a high-end Bugatti is still probably at the most like $1 million, not $5 million.
Something to you. If it didn't, you wouldn't be driving a $5 million car. You wouldn't be living in these lavish mansions that I know you live in, bro. Okay, which by the way, I mean, congrats, dude. You made it, and that's fucking awesome. But like, just be real with your audience, dude. Money does mean something to you.
Okay, looks like there is the Bugatti Divo, which can get up to $5 million. So that's crazy. Does this guy have a Bugatti? I remember watching a show about Bugatti years ago. I didn't realize their cars got up to that price. So does this guy have a Bugatti? Oh, I believe that they're like really rare, expensive cars. Rolls-Royce Phantom. Yeah, I saw this thing on Bugattis a really long time ago where they have like special transmissions where they're able to like double shift so that there's like no lag between gears. It has like a double clutch. So it's already like queuing up the next gear so there's like no lag between gears at all.
I don't think it means, everything to you. I do think you're good in that respect, that you still do.
But yeah, I didn't realize Bugatti's got like that expensive. That's just ridiculous. But is Jared right? Does this guy have a Bugatti? Does he have the $5 million car?
What's the word, Basically, I'm having a huge brain fart here. There are things in life that obviously do mean a lot to you that aren't just money. You know what I mean? You do value other important things more important than money. And for that, I do respect you, bro. But with that said, I mean, obviously, money is a passion of yours as well. And you know what, bro? That's great. Excuse me. I'm happy for you that it is, because you
I like it'll probably never become like a car that they sell, which is sad. But the Mercedes Avatar, I always thought was a really cool car. It looks like a spaceship.
Should be flexing. At your level of wealth, if you're not flexing, it's like, what are you doing with your life? You know what I mean? If I were rich,
they only made a few of them.
That would be the number one thing for me to do, is to flex on my fucking bitch ass haters, bro.
I know you're obsessed with it. You've said so many times you're not going to talk about it anymore, but you talk about it all the time. Like, it's not just like a slip every now and then. It's constant. It's like every video.
Can't think of anything better than that. So
my first car was a Ford Tempo. And then I had a Buick Century. And then I got a Mercury Topaz, which is just like a Ford Tempo. Like basically the same car. And then I had a PT Cruiser for a little while. And then I got one Dodge Charger, and then I got the Dodge Charger I have now.
I'm glad that you are, but just be real, dude. Like, money does mean something to you, bro. Okay, so I think I made my point there. Let's just move on to point 3. Point 3, and honestly, I think this is probably just my last.
Yeah, I had a PT Cruiser. Like, it wasn't like my dream car or anything. I just needed a new car, or like a newer car. It wasn't new. It was quite a bit old, but I was looking for like a car newer than the one that I had, and that one was the right price. And I kind of liked how you could pull the seats out of the back of it. You could pull the back seats out of it almost like it was a van, and I would go on like road trips and sleep in the back of the car. And sometimes at work, I'd take a nap in the back of my car, like in the parking lot. It wasn't the worst. Like, PT Cruiser, it wasn't the worst car ever. It wasn't like this awesome car, though. I did a few like long road trips in that car, though.
Last point is simply this, bro. You really shouldn't judge people, dude. Okay, I guess this kind of goes back to the weird thing. You like to use the word weirdo. I think the example I'm trying to use is something that my hater brought up the other day. That's actually what inspired me to make this video. So thank you to the hater who said that I have man boobs. You actually gave me an idea for a video. Thank you.
He's like, yeah, some hater said I had man boobs.
Sweetheart.
No, you do. You've jiggled them around in videos. You know you do. The fact that you're like, hey, I can jiggle my tits around, you know that you have man boobs. Otherwise, you wouldn't realize that was a thing you could do?
Listen, man, the thing about it is this.
Hey, it's simply this, guys. He always says that, like, the thing about it is this, guys.
You don't know every man's story, bro. You shouldn't judge people just because
I know your story. You've documented it for over a decade now. We know your story because you put it out there. At least, like, the cliff notes of it.
Fat or because they have man boobs. That's not an alpha move, okay? That's, to be real with you, bro, that's a beta move.
It's a beta move to make fun of my big floppy tits when I say I'm a bodybuilder, bro.
Something that your troll should be doing. You don't know every man's story. Someone could have just had a terrible, tragic loss in the family, that drove them into a huge...
Oh, you shouldn't say I have fat, floppy boobs. Because something bad could have happened to me, man.
Depression, and when that happens, you gain weight, and not just from eating a lot either, bro.
I see. He's like, dude, you don't know if it's because I'm depressed that I'm gaining weight.
Cortisol, the hormone.
Okay, you know what? If that's true, then don't call yourself a bodybuilder. You're not a bodybuilder. You don't even work out. A bodybuilder is someone that, like, constantly works out. Like, their main hobby... or their career is working out. Like if you're like a high level bodybuilder, that's your career. You can go to the competitions and win. But you're not. You're none of those things. You're not even like a novice. You're not even fit. I don't know. There are fit people that have like some extra weight on them too. Like bodybuilder is like really low body fat, really high muscle mass. There's fit people who, they have some muscle mass, not like crazy, and maybe they have some extra fat on them, but they're like fit. Jared is none of those things. And that wouldn't be an issue aside from the fact that he makes it seem like he is. Like, if someone chooses not to work out and eat healthy, whatever. I'm not one to criticize that, because I'm definitely doing that. But he speaks on this like he's an authority and makes all these excuses for why he doesn't appear at all to look like a fitness enthusiast of any kind.
In your body makes you gain weight when you're stressed. So... that's a big reason I'm fat. I'm not making excuses for myself, but I eat healthy. But I also struggle with anxiety and depression. And I know that's a big reason I'm...
Okay, well, you don't eat healthy. Or, well, like, you can eat shit that is healthy in small quantities, but then you eat too much of it. Eating too much of most things is unhealthy, even if, like, in normal portions it is perfectly fine. So that's the issue. You eat too much. I eat too much too, but I'm willing to admit it, and you're not. You're going to blame it on depression and shit, which, by the way, yeah, depression can it can be an influence for sure, but say I'm depressed and I'm eating too much, and that's why, not, oh, I just eat health. I actually eat healthy. It's just the depression that makes the fat grow. No. Eating too much makes the fat grow on you.
Overweight, also from lack of sleep, which is really not good.
I think Jared has been on meds before, by the way. I think he has talked about that, being on meds and going to therapy. I think in his earlier videos he may have been on meds, but no, that's not happening. He's not doing that now. He did have a job. He had jobs at one point. He even had a job like teaching drums that he got fired from. Like, if you're competent enough at playing drums and you could be patient with, like, teaching someone, that's a sweet job. And he couldn't handle that either. He worked fast food.
Which, by the way, yeah, I mean, that probably would be another quick critique, Wes, is like, you need to sleep, bro. This guy apparently gets up at like 2:45 in the morning. Like, do you even sleep at all? Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Sleep is vitally important for your health, bro. You gotta take time for it. So, I mean, yeah, that would be another critique right there, dude. I don't think this guy's getting enough sleep, but I get it. He's busy. You know, I'm sure that's what he would tell me. I'm hustling. I got, you know, you only live once, or what is it? You know, you can sleep when you're dead. Some people say that shit. It's like, yes, you will be sleeping when you're dead. Okay, but you want to get some sleep on this earth here too, bro.
Yeah, but Jared, you like part of this is one thing you definitely don't do. I know this. Part of like getting into a healthy exercise routine and diet routine is also scheduling all of your stuff, scheduling your sleep, which I know for a fact Jared doesn't do that. Jared stays up as long as he can until he physically can't stay awake anymore, and then he sleeps, and it doesn't matter what time it is. Like, part of it is like having a routine where you pick a time to go to sleep and you wake up, and you also choose when you're eating, like a time frame, and you try to like control how late you eat. Like, there should be a good gap between your last meal and when you go to sleep. But it should all be kind of scheduled. It doesn't have to be like to the minute or anything. It could be like within an hour window is when you have lunch or whatever. And you have to like decide what you can and can't eat and how much. And you have to schedule exercise time if exercise is part of it. And try to do it like it has to be planned. Because if you don't plan around it, then you're going to end up not doing it according to your plans. You'll fall off somehow. He just sits there and eats. I know people who have gotten into his DMs and he told them he was eating like 6,000 calories a day. Fuck yeah, if that's true. I don't know if he's just talking out of his ass, but it'd be hard to eat 6,000 calories a day for most people. Most people would be like pooping constantly. You know, like that's a lot of food. But if he is, yeah, that's how you get fat. Most people are not physically working hard enough to eat 6,000 calories a day. Is he like an Olympic swimmer?
I'm Jared. I'm a fat, lazy slob, but everyone else's fault.
Yep.
I don't like working for people because I'm too good for this. It's my troll's fault.
Yep. No, yeah. Yeah, God. I thought for a second that really was Jared that sent that. It was so accurate. But yeah, if he is really eating 6,000 calories a day, that is easily why he's getting fat. You have to be like an athlete to be able to eat that much and not have it turn into fat. Like I remember being shocked back in the day when I found out how much Michael Phelps ate when he's so like slender and like fit. But yeah, you'd have to be someone like that who's like constantly training. You're in the pool swimming, you're running, you're lifting, you're doing whatever, you know, playing like a team sport. Right. No, I get it. I understand now that's why Michael Phelps would eat like 10,000 calories a day or whatever, 8,000, because he needed it because he was constantly in the pool swimming and doing other shit. Like I'm sure he lifted and that kind of thing too. Right. No. Yeah, Jared should be on like 1,800 calories if he was actually going to lose weight. If he worked out, he could probably, if he actually did a workout like 30 to 60 minutes a day, he could probably up it to like 2,000. But yeah. We know this. We know how this shit, well, Jared might not know how it works. Most people know how it works. It's just like a matter of doing it. It is uncomfortable. Like I hate the feeling of like being really hungry. It kind of goes away once I get into the hang of it and I start doing it every day. I stop getting as hungry as I am like at the first 48 to 72 hours of a new diet is torture because you're so used to just eating whenever you want. I don't do cigarettes unless you're talking about a Dorby, of course.
So look,
yeah, gymnasts are like short, compact, like very strong, muscular people. They're usually like, I think they're usually like below average height.
like, yeah, bro. I mean, 245. Good God, bro. That's like when you should be getting those. What's that one brainwave? Alpha brainwave or whatever.
So the average male gymnast is between 5'4" and 5'8". So like the taller male gymnasts are like 5'8". I always notice they do seem to be shorter. So like most male gymnasts are probably like 5'6".
Or when you go into that deep sleep, REM sleep, that's what it's called. That's when you should be getting your rims, bro. Not talking about the rims on your car, homie. Although your cars do look great, man, this guy has an amazing car collection. Holy tits on a trombone, son. My God, I've never seen a better car collection than Wes Watson, bro. You know, it makes you say something stupid like titties on a trombone. Like, it really does, son.
It's so weird. I remember watching, gymnastics, when I was younger at the Olympics, and how it like would stunt the growth of a lot of these gymnasts. Like I remember being in the 6th grade and seeing these female gymnasts that look like they were my age, and then they'd be like, oh, she's 20 years old. And it's like, what? It would like stunt their growth, It's weird. And they train in it from the time they're like really young, like, old enough to be able to start tumbling and shit like that. It's so strange.
Bugatti. Fucking what else, bro? He's got the wide body Urus. Like, shit.
No, don't say that. Please don't say that. Don't say Jared should date a gymnast. No.
Oh my God. Like, if I were rich, I would have every single car that man has, dude. I also love Ferraris, though. I don't know if he has one. He probably does, but yeah, I would have a Lambo, a Ferrari, and probably a fucking Porsche.
So I like this because I think in another video, Jared said he didn't care if he had a cool car, but he's like fantasizing about all the cool cars he'd have.
I think that's really all I would need to be happy. That's like the ultimate trio of amazing badass cars. I mean, yes, you do have, your other shit, your Maseratis and your, fucking, what else? I don't know, dude. McLarens. But
I see a lot of McLarens out here. There's a McLaren dealership in the area here. There's a lot of like high-end car dealerships around here. They're ridiculous. Like Ferrari dealership, Bentley dealership. There's a whole bunch of them. Like every car, the Bellevue area has a lot of these dealerships for these like really high-end cars. I hate how many Cybertrucks I see because I think Cybertrucks are so ugly.
In terms of all-out coolness, I don't think it gets much cooler than those 3 cars, man. I really don't, bro. I mean, unless you're talking about like luxury cars, like just like dab on your hater kind of cars, like fucking Rolls Royce, which I know he does own. So yeah, bro. I just wanted to make that clear, like, or just.
I'd be horrified if I knew Jared was on the road driving around. I would be fucking horrified.
I just wanted to give a special fucking tip of the hat to you for that, sir. Like, his car collection is off the goddamn chain. Some people, they have like 50 cars, but it's like, bro, why do you even own half of these?
I think the Cybertruck has blind spots, but I also think it has like all those sensors and shit. So you can see the cars through the sensors in your blind spots and shit. I'm pretty sure it works like that, like how some of the Teslas have that, where like you can see every car on the road like adjacent to you and where they are and everything.
But it's like every car that Wes owns is just like a fucking jaw dropper, dude. Like, holy shit. If I could even, let me just say this, bro, like,
A lot of those cars, like the Teslas and the Cybertrucks, have like this huge screen in the dash. Like the whole dashboard is a screen, and it shows you like the road that you're on and all the cars that are around you and people, even people like standing on the sidewalk, like near the street. It'll show you them.
Man, if I could just like have a Lamborghini, I would really feel like I made it in life. And I think it's like that with a lot of people. Like, man, Lamborghinis, I mean, holy shit, bro. Those are just, they're so cool looking. Like, I think Lambos are the best looking cars ever, dude. They look like, if they had wings, they would look just like a jet plane, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost a jet, but it's still a car. You know what I'm saying? One day, I bet they probably will have jet plane Lamborghinis. Hopefully, I can live long to see that shit. But, anyways, guys, that's pretty much my video. I don't know how we got to Lamborghini jet planes, but then again, we're talking about Wes Watson here, so I guess it does make some logical sense. I wish the guy all the best. He really is a fucking solid dude. I would say he's top 5 people that I know right now. Like,
you don't
he really
know
is
him.
A fucking
you don't know him.
Inspiration to me, and I don't know what else to say, dude, except that, yeah, bro, like, he is desperately what the youth of America need right now. Like, this guy truly is a role model. And, you know, yeah, he's not perfect, and maybe he's a little bit too hard, aggressive. I would also encourage you to maybe laugh a little bit more, Wes. I guess that's my 5th critique. Is just try to enjoy life a little bit more, homie, you know, by laughing. Because laughter truly is medicine for the soul. But, you know, I know this guy's been through a lot. When you've been to prison for 10 years, I understand that can probably make it a bit more challenging to smile. But just try to find the, you know, try to find the stupidity of life funny. That's what I do. That makes me laugh more than anything. It's just stupid humans. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking liberals. That's a great way to laugh. And just, I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't want to sound too sadistic here, but like, I find a lot of humor in the news. just how stupid we are, bro. I have to be real. It does bring a lot of laughter to my soul. Because let's just be real, bro. Humans be stupid. And
you're really adding to that quota there.
It's kind of like watching America's Funniest Home Videos. It's really no different, bro. You're laughing at stupidity of humans. Yes, I'm a bit dark in that regard, but you know, it's better than crying, right? If you guys know my Twitter, that's pretty much all I do is just post stupidity of human beings.
You shouldn't have a Twitter because Twitter banned you, but they don't enforce their own bans, which is stupid. Like, there should be a way to report Jared as ban evasive because he got banned and then just made a new one immediately. But they don't even enforce their own ban. So, whatever. Most social media does.
I get my kicks that way. What can I tell you, bro? But, anyways, guys, that's what I got for you on this video. Thanks for watching.
Get your kicks.
See you on the next one. Peace.
All right. Once again, time for another bathroom break. I will be right back. Let's talk about Schedule 35. How about that? Schedule 35. Schedule35.co. Use our code PEASANTS, PEASANTS at checkout to get yourself some really cool products. They sent me a welcome package the other day. They sent me this cool package in the mail. They sent me a microdosing guide, which is pretty sweet. They've got some cool swag. They sent me some stickers. Right brain, Schedule 35, left brain. So that's fun. Oh my. Okay. An assortment of mushroom infused chocolates. Wow. Look at this. Crunchy mocha chocolate, hazelnut crunch, raspberry, and dark chocolate. Wow. You know, a 5-gram chocolate bar, you'd be ziggity boo to the moon.
This is something I've really wanted to try out. The fruit tea. It has an amazing aroma. That is amazing. I've been waiting forever to try this out. Strawberry lemonade. Here's another one. Floral peaches. Here is the mango dragon fruit. 2 grams of psilocybin. This is amazing. And it says there's a little bit of caffeine in it too. And on the back, they have their dosing protocol and all the information you could need to use it to its best effectiveness, depending on your level of tolerance. This is a really cool mug. May your cup runneth over. I like this a lot. Oh, you know what? I saw this. This is a card game that they're like, this is just something fun to do while you're experiencing their products. We got these. These are the same thing, little packs of capsules. And here's the tonic capsules right here. There's chocolate bars and then teas. Lots of teas. And then here's the card game and the mug and everything. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, thank you to Schedule 35 for sending me this and helping me to share this with my audience. And I've been told by many people that it's helped them a lot, even a few people that told them it helped them quit bad habits like drinking and that sort of thing. So thank you. And remember, schedule35.co and code PEASANTS, PEASANTS at checkout to get 15% off. It helps the show, it helps you, it helps everybody. Thanks for watching, guys.
All right. Back again. Ziggity boo to the moon. All right, what else are we going to check out here? Let's check this out. Let's start this.
Somewhere in the world today, men have got to stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. Stand up.
It's amazing.
Stand up.
It's amazing.
Stand up.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra back at it with another badass beer review. All the IPA.
Founders.
What's the IPA stand for? I piss alcohol.
India Pale Ale.
So it's flavorful and easy drinking. Let's see how it do. Monday beer review. Subscribe for more. Fuck sickos and fuck the trolls. Long live Aussie fuck faces.
Fuck the trolls.
I fuck with that. That's pretty good for an IPA. I do like IPAs. Cheers.
Cheers. That's that whole video.
Good evening, YouTube. So I got a splash of this delicious Bing cherry vodka. And I mixed it with a splash of Apothic Dark Red. And a little bit of this Miller Genuine Draft. And look what we have here. It's like one
MGD Miller Genuine Draft.
Vodka all at the same fucking time. Good lord, that's ridiculous. It's for 21 and up. That's what it looked like when I got done making it. I tried a sip of it. Now that cherry vodka does add a burn to it. It does complement the Apothic Dark Red. And you're just basically stacking alcohol upon top of alcohol.
Stacking alcohol upon alcohol.
Now, the beer and the wine soften the burn of the vodka a bit, and the cherry adds the sweetness to the apothic dark red that's very complementary to its dessert line.
There you have it. So that's the other drink combo review. And I'll be doing another stream either later today or tomorrow. I think later today for sure. I do want to show you essentially Sturgis Bud. So
Essentially,
the special guest of this evening. Our special guest is none other than Renowned Zero. Let's get him up to the middle here.
Look at him. What? Hold on.
The special guest of this evening. Our special guest is none other than Renowned Zero. Let's get him up to the middle here.
What is up, man? Full Metal DM.
Let's see if I can outdo.
Let me see if I can do
everybody, because I feel like it.
Oh, here you go. Who's gonna outgay us?
Yeah.
I mean, you already have Master Chief up there. I don't really know how.
Here's all my Gooding plushies. You know that thing that Eric July sells apparently for.
Hey, he's always flexing his stacks of comics.
I'm sure we got Transformers fans, so I'll show off the Transformers One.
Diesel would love those.
Diesel left the chat literally.
We have literal Transformer.
We got some Tyler Carpenter. You know,
right here. Oh, not bad.
Bullet Assassin.
I have
and my actual modern comic pickups: Chitara.
So he likes Thundercats,
Space Ghost, and Johnny Quest.
Oh, cool. You know, I've been hearing some good things about that Space Ghost. So
I might have to check those out.
Got my Black Luster Soldier model kit. And
nice.
Yeah, the Funko of Banjo-Kazooie.
Nice. I got a Squirtle Funko
Very cool.
the other day.
And then, of course, I went retro shopping, so I got one of these.
I kind of want to go to Renowned because you've got a little more experience with kind of going back and forth with people than probably anyone else here. How do you deal with it? What's your approach to this?
He's constantly antagonizing people.
Just monetize them.
Sometimes all day.
Monetize the haters.
Just monetize your haters. Watch them get really upset. Watch them look retarded and constantly just get mad at you when you point out stuff. Like I did today, actually. I actually pointed out something with this clown crying about a $5 sale, and I'm just like, you have a $5 sale. You have a $5 comic right there on your eBay store.
That was great. You know what they say? The snake will always eat its tail, guys. Always.
And I'm sitting there like, wait, so you have a $5 comic. You're selling a toy for cheaper than you sold it during your campaign. You are selling backer rewards. You're also selling your fearsome preview book on eBay that nobody has. And you're also selling posters of a book that's not out for more than the book.
But tell me again how what poor business practices Eric July has. Oh my God.
Having
Master Hobo, you were on there along with Matt Barr, so I didn't mean to leave you guys out.
Oh yeah, that's right. They were.
But mainly meaning that it was being streamed to mine and Burger's channel. So that's why I brought it up the way I did.
Burger.
So
but then I get
does it ever get exhausting though? Because I had about a week of it just nonstop, and it's like every notification, it's like I have to come up with witty retort to somebody. I just I kind of just want to go
what happens. See what happens is you eventually get to the point where you hit that button called mute, and then you reply to them, but because they are muted, you can't see their reply, and then they get upset about you not replying to their reply.
Okay, I didn't know how that worked.
Because now I get burner accounts that say, "Oh, you don't you reply, but you don't respond to replies." Like, yeah, that's the joke.
Oh, that was a joke. He replies, but he doesn't respond to replies. That's a joke. It's woke, too, I think. He's a very woke young man, that Sturgis. You gotta defend Ewick Jawai, bud. All right. So, I think I'm going to wrap up this stream, and I'll probably be doing another one later. So, just keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching, buds. I'll see you all next time.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.